All right, welcome back to WMMA Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a fight announcement out of Pancrase. So Pancrase has announced a title defense for the Strawweight Queen of Pancrase title to go down at Pancrase 326 between champion Emi Fujino and challenger Karen Pravajra, I believe is what she goes by, formerly known as Karen Date. As I said, this is going to go down at Pancrase 326 sometime in March, and this will be a 5-round title fight, which you don't see very often in Japan. So very nice to see that there. Anyway, let's get into the stats real quick here. Fujino, obviously the far more experienced fighter, 25-12 to Karen's 4 wins, 0 losses. Now, Fujino is coming off of a unanimous decision loss to Ayaka Hamasaki at Rise 30 in September. So that was outside of Pancrase, did not affect her Pancrase title. Karen is coming off of a TKO win over Kotomi Shintani at Pancrase 324 back in October. So Karen is the one coming in with momentum here. The youth favors Karen here, 18 years to Fujino's 41. However, Fujino is the taller fighter, 5'3", 160 centimeters now. Topology lists Karen at 4'11", 150 centimeters. I don't believe she's that short anymore. Those height numbers came from when she was debuting at 13 as an amateur. And I know she's grown since then. She's not that short anymore. No reach available for Karen. Fujino is listed at 61.5 inch, 156 centimeters. So on paper, this is a big mismatch, particularly as far as experience goes. Fujino, the elder fighter, obviously far more experience. I mean, Fujino has over 20 more wins than Karen has total fights. However, I'm not looking at this as just a can to be crushed like I normally would, as much as I look at it as this is a serious, early, but serious test for young Karen. Here's the deal with Fujino. She's old. She's shot. She has bad knees, all kinds of ligament issues in her legs. Like I said, she's shot. Also, Emi Fujino has never actually beaten any good fighters. And if she has, it's when they were way early in their careers, just starting off, and she was at a clear advantage. Fujino is honestly one of the queens of can crushing. You look at her record, and she beats fighters who, like I said, have much, much less experience, that are just starting out and have obvious, experience disadvantages like Karen is. But every once in a while, one of those fighters beats Fujino. And usually it's the fighters that are good. Because you look at some of Fujino's losses here. Mizuki Inoue, who's now in the UFC. Weili Zhang. Viviane Araújo. And, of course, Ayaka Hamasaki, who they faced twice. So, anybody good that she's fought in the last 10 years has beaten her, even when they were at an obvious experience disadvantage. And the fighters that Fujino beats, you look at them and you think, well, either they're debuting, they're 1 or 2 fights off of their debut, or they just weren't very good anyway. So this is a chance for Karen to show that she's good. Because if you beat Emi Fujino, usually they go on to do good things. If Karen wins this, then she becomes the Strawweight Queen of Pancrase. Now, Fujino is somewhat well-rounded. I mean, she doesn't really excel in any one area. Karen is more of a striker than anything else. And I would say that she's actually a better striker. She's more well-rounded of a striker than Fujino is. So, it should make for an interesting fight, and it's a good test for the young Karen, and in a title fight, no less. And it'll be in a fight that could possibly go 5 rounds. So should make for an interesting one, and we'll have to see. Anyway, those are just my initial thoughts on this fight. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like the video, please give it a like, share it as well. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to WMMA Scene Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.